Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Clue Destiny here. So the topic we're going to discuss tonight, sex before marriage. Now, I know this topic here don't relate to most of my friends. Because my friends, they don't know what it's like to be a virgin before marriage. A lot of us ain't married. But even though some that are had sex before marriage, only maybe one or two people I even know really waited until marriage, and that was because of their religious, spiritual beliefs and faith. So I want to talk about it because I'm seeing more recently on like reality TV, dating shows, The Bachelor. They had a guy, he was a virgin, ready for love. There's a pastor on there. He's looking for a wife. He's dating, but he's also waiting for marriage also. He's not partaking in premarital sex, which is a beautiful thing. I think that's like a real disciplined type of action to really take. What was the other show I saw recently, and I was like, this is starting to become a trend now. Michelle and Chris. Michelle from Destiny's Child. They have a reality show. Her husband, he's a pastor. And his religious beliefs, he waited 11 years. He had a little savings account for money. He saved up for a ring because he knew his wife was coming. Whoa. Yeah. And they've been dating for a year. He proposed, and now they're preparing for marriage, and they're going to pre-marriage counseling, and they're not having sex. So what do you guys feel about this whole epidemic of waiting till marriage to seal the deal? Now, for me, first of all, y'all already know. I got 2 children, and yeah, I personally feel you need to test drive the car before purchasing it. Now, I'm not a driver, so I can't necessarily say, oh yeah, you look at the car, you find out the statistics of the car, the logistics of the car, and you know in your heart of hearts this gonna work for you, and you say, hey, I don't need to test drive it because this is everything I wanted, and this is gonna be sufficient enough for me. Beautiful. If that applies to you, then by all means purchase that damn car. But and especially if you're buying it cheap and off the lot, you can't test drive that mother. You just gotta get what you get, and that's it. But no, seriously, I personally feel like sex, just as communication, just like finances, just like trust, I think a chemistry is definitely needed. A friendship is definitely needed. Some form of sexual attraction is definitely needed in order for a marriage to survive. We're not talking about a committed relationship, the little boo thing. You've been seeing him for 6 months. She cool, kicking it, but she live in a different state. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the real deal. And if you want to be married, you need to know what your partner likes, what your partner don't like, what your partner will be down to try, what your partner might say, I never did this before, but for you, boo, I'll be willing to do it. No, but seriously, even if you don't partake on the sex, I personally feel like you should, because that's just like if you already know that's something you're gonna do. Now, even Brooke on Love and Hip Hop was just like she's not having sex before marriage, and then he proposed, and then now he put her on like a dick probation. They're going through it, so now she ain't getting none, but they had to have sex. Okay, that's cool too. Wait until they give you a ring if that's what you really want. Fine, but if you were not a virgin before, and you're reinventing your body, re-giving your, like, if it's a religious belief, respect, more power to you. If you, it's a personal choice. Like, listen, hey, some men are like, she ain't deserving of it, because I know I give it up, and I know when I give it up, I never give it up well. So I'm not going to allow her to disown me that in that manner, and I respect that. But I would love to hear you guys' comments. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this subject. I personally feel like it's necessary to partake on, just because sex is a huge part of our relationship. And then not only sex, people always focus on the actual, like, thank you man type of thing. It's not that. And the all actuality, it's about intimacy. It's really about intimacy. And not me and fiance been together for, this is year 7. Yeah, it's really about the intimacy. And intimacy can be the littlest things. And I'm not even talking about some type of touch. I'm talking about the to be vulnerable, to be able to, like, lay with your partner and talk and laugh and do nothing. And in the nothingness, you are being yourself. And they love you. And you love them. And, you know, those type of things make things work. So, like I said, let me hear your comments. Let me hear your opinions. Let me see some of them likes. Hell, let me even see some dislikes if you don't agree. And I'll be back soon. You know, this video is going to keep coming because that's what I got to do. Y'all be good. Like it. Subscribe. Hit the bell, because you're going to see another one coming up. We're going to have some fun. Got more topics to discuss. If you have something you want to tell me about, talk to me about, share a story, shout you out, hey, I'm all here for it. We talking about everything and anything, and I will talk to you guys later. Be good. Later.